Well, howdy friends, Brian Flechsig at Mad River Outfitters in the Midwest Fly Fishing Schools. And do you feel the need for speed? Well, if you do, buckle up. We're here to announce the introduction of the brand new Lamson Hyperspeed F fly reels. That's right, friends, June of 2025. This is actually a 2026 product launch, believe it or not. We're already releasing 2026 products. And, it was a while back, I can't remember, sometime in the past year or so. There's probably a link to the video here. If not, it's in the description of the video down below me. But we introduced you to the Lamson Hyperspeed M8. Which was an 8, 9, 10 weight, a little bit more suited for big game and saltwater. And that reel was really wildly popular, and a lot of freshwater folks said, hey, what about us? What about 5 weight, 6 weight, 7 weight, 8 weight type stuff? So here you go. The Lamson Hyperspeed F series of fly reels is, as of right now, today, available at madriveroutfitters.com. And so let's have a quick look. God, I can tie any knot, anything. I am invincible. I don't know where I would be without my click magnifiers. Of course, available at madriveroutfitters.com. Click in. I need my cheaters, I need some help. And to quote our friends at Lamson, it's time to reimagine what large arbor means. Cast out any doubts about swing weight and try to keep up with the Hyperspeed F5 Plus and the F7 Plus. And that's right, friends. I mean, they're a little odd looking, but I mean, these things are pretty awesome. I have to admit, our great friend Jen at Lamson sent me the 7. I've been fishing for a couple of months. Was able to give them some feedback, and I'm a big fan. I like these reels, and as you all know, I have said this many times, that all fly reels do the same 3 things. There is not a fly reel, at least not that I know of, that does 4 things. They store your fly line and your backing. They retrieve your fly line and your backing, whether you're finished at the end of the day and reeling up to go home, or you're retrieving a fish. You're trying to get the fish closer to you. And then a fly reel has a drag system, which is maybe, especially in freshwater, the single most overrated thing in fishing. Many of you know I'm a big fan of click and pawl reels. I just, a lot of fishing that I do, I don't need a sealed, especially a sealed drag. But, a sealed drag is kind of a buzzword these days. And this one does have a sealed drag, a sealed conical drag system, which Lamson is kind of known for, and it is a very strong and reliable drag system. So if you're into drag, this one has it. So anyhow, these feature, of course, easy retrieve conversion, as do all. If you buy it from us, you're going to choose left hand or right hand, so we're going to do that for you. They are made in the USA, which is kind of cool, and they are the largest fresh and all-water arbor yet to date. I believe that's for Lamson. I know a lot of folks chimed in and said such and such reel was higher retrieve, first of all, I don't know of any that Mad River Outfitters sells. This is kind of my world, and this is the largest arbor that Lamson has offered in a 5 plus and a 7 plus. Base frame construction. Essentially, they've eliminated all unnecessary materials that these are made out of, and they have an exceptional strength to weight ratio. And man, I'm telling you, they are light fly reels if you're into that. They've re-engineered the seals on the drag system so they have an enhanced reliability and waterproofing, and they have an indexing drag knob, meaning you can kind of feel the clicks. Okay, you're not just randomly turning it, you can kind of feel each detent, call it. The amazing thing is, are you ready for this? The Hyperspeed F5 will pick up 11.5 inches of line per rotation of the spool. That's pretty freaking amazing, friends. I mean, this is seriously large arbor. And then the F7, a staggering 12.5 inches of line on the F7. Really pretty amazing. But these things are they're machined extremely well. CNC machined with, like I said, even material distribution. And I mean, they are just super, super light. You might forget it's there, and I quote, "So light you might forget it's there, but commanding enough to demand attention." All of that is backed up by their sealed conical drag with plenty of stopping power to put you in the driver's seat. And they do. Strong drags, amazing line retrieval. They're super light. They're very well made and made in the USA. And I kind of like the color. I think they're calling it Ranger Green. It's pretty slick looking reel. So anyhow, just thought we'd let you know. And of course, you can find all the details on our website. The link is down below me as always. The Hyperspeed F5 Plus fly reel has a diameter of 4.4 inches, 0.84 inches in width, and it weighs 4.95 ounces. This will take line weights 4, 5, and 6, and it will take 125 yards of 20-pound backing with a weight forward 6 weight. So if you put a 4 weight on here, you're probably going to be up around 175, even closer to 200. But of course, if you buy this from Mad River Outfitters and we put a line on it for you, we're going to take care of all that anyway. So the Hyperspeed F7 Plus, it has a diameter of 4.7 inches. So it's slightly larger, same width, 0.84, and it weighs 5.45 ounces. That's correct. And this will take line weights 6, 7, and 8, and it'll take 150 yards of 20-pound DAC round backing with an 8 weight forward. So again, if you're putting a 6 weight on here, you're probably going to get somewhere around 200, maybe even a little bit more backing on there. Yeah, we can do a sound test, sure. I'll hold that up to the mic. It has a very, very nice sound. Definitely, you can tell when you're reeling in, and then you can tell when the fish is going against the drag system.
Tell them to let us know what they think of the sound.
Yeah, I mean, well, let us know what you think of the sound, I guess. Lamson does a fantastic job. In fact, it's one of our, in fact, it may be our top reel company. They just make some great stuff. I mean, from the liquids to the remix, to the Guru, which kind of, in my mind, sets a standard in a freshwater reel. But these new Hyperspeeds, the Hyperspeed M8, probably not for everybody, but for those that really want and appreciate super high retrieve and a narrow reel. The narrow frame helps to prevent the line from stacking up on one side or the other. I do, the more, especially in saltwater, I do prefer a more narrow framed reel. And of course, they come with a fancy Lamson neoprene reel pouch. And as always, you can find these at madriveroutfitters.com. Again, new here in June of 2025. a 2026 product launch. I think there's only a handful of shops that actually received these and got these. And I know a lot of folks are going to be pretty excited about it. I know we are, and I know there's going to be a lot of people that jump all over this. So as always, friends, you can hop on our website. If you want us to put a fly line on here for you, all you have to do is buy the reel and buy the fly line. And then when you check out, all you have to do is pick your backing color, and we'll take care of the rest. Of course, you're going to tell us whether right hand or left hand. That's in the drop-down menu. And then we're going to put the backing on there properly. We're going to tie the proper knots, and the backing is on us. So thanks as always for being here, and check out the new Lamson Hyperspeed F Hyperspeed freshwater 5+ and 7+, available at madriveroutfitters.com. Well, thanks as always for being here, friends. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That really helps us out. Hit the like button. That just makes us feel good. Hop on over to our website and register for our monthly newsletter. That way you don't miss anything. And stay tuned. We've got a ton more fly fishing content coming your way.